Parties at work, there's Thanksgiving, there's Halloween, there's Christmas, there's New Year's, there's everything else all in between, right? Pretty easy to get off track with those things you know are good for you. A lot of those shoulds become, well, maybe after the first of the year. Anybody been there before? Yeah, I know I've been there before too. And you look at some of the other days, anniversaries, birthdays, weddings, Labor Day, July 4th, summer parties, everything else. You add all this stuff up, it's about 3 months. 3 months of your life technically considered the holidays. And you're like, well, I'm going to take this one off. Right? Anybody been there before? 90%? 1/4 of the year. So how can we really live an amazing life of abundance, vitality, maximum health if this is what's going on? Now, I'm not saying that you can't take a break on your birthday, or you can't take a break on Christmas, or maybe Thanksgiving, but what about all those other days in between? You know, make this 10 days a year rather than 90. That's what we really want to focus on. And even on those 10, what can we do to be a little bit better? Or if you want to, a lot better. That's what tonight's all about. How to change these holidays. Because if you look at the numbers, like I said, they're a little scary. And you may yourself have some of these issues or know somebody that does. And you look across the board, things like diabetes, 29 million people in America right now. 1 in 3. That's ridiculous. 1 in 3. And some of these people don't even know it. You could be sitting here right now with diabetes and not even know, because the symptoms haven't gotten bad enough yet. But if we don't make a change, this becomes a fact. Just this year, 1.6 plus million new cases of cancer this year. We talked about that at the Cancer Killers Workshop. Who came to that? A couple people. Okay, good. Right? We're changing those numbers just by what you're going to learn here tonight. Over 600,000, almost 700,000 people died because of that. A preventable, naturally curable disease. Heart disease. Right up above that. 720,000 people have a heart attack each year. Isn't that insane? 720,000 people. And antidepressant use, 400% higher in the past 20 years. 400% growth. The number one most commonly recommended medication now. And there's studies that show that this does more harm than good. So if we keep going by, keep applying these things, living the holidays, doing these things, not taking advantage of these resources, not living a 5 essentials maximized life, this is the unfortunate truth. Now you can choose to believe that that's not going to be you, or that's not going to be your spouse, or your kids, or your family, but the fact is, unless you're doing something different, that is you. And we don't want to see that happen. I mean, that's why we're here tonight, so that doesn't happen. So you take an active role in that. So it's not a, I hope it doesn't happen, or luck of the draw. It's absolutely assuring yourself that that's what's happening. And what you're going to learn here tonight will prevent these things. People are healing from these things because of that. You know, big part of this is weight gain. You look at this, the average person gains between 1 and 4 pounds during the holidays, the next couple of months. And most people don't lose that. In fact, they end up gaining even more weight after that first 3 weeks. They're excited about their New Year's resolution just to say, well, that didn't work out this year. And it just keeps compounding. That's why people just keep going and moving in that direction. Some people as much as 7 to 10 pounds. Why put your body through that? Why give up for the next month or 2 or weeks just to say, well, I'll take care of it later? Because what's really going to happen in that later? Who's ever put something off to do it later? Oh, I'll do it next week. I'm going to start on Monday, right? Well, this Monday didn't work out. I was busy. I'm going to start next Monday. Well, I'm going on vacation next week. Next week's Christmas, so I'm going to start after the first of the year. And it just keeps going back, right? And that, all of a sudden, that was 5 years ago.